Hello dear students of second year middle school. I'm your teacher Mohammed Bakli Baba, and today we are going to have our first English course online. So before getting to the lesson, let's talk a little bit about sequence 3, which is me and my health. Well, in this sequence we are going to talk a little bit about some illnesses or diseases, which means health problems, and how to protect ourselves from them by eating healthy foods and sticking to some healthy diets. Let's take for example today's epidemic, which is spreading all over the world, and of course, as we can see in the news, every day thousands of people are dying by it. So let's say to protect ourselves from these illnesses, for example, we've got to stay home and avoid the contact or any physical contact with people without taking precautions. So let's get to the lesson. So today's lesson is going to be about I pronounce. I pronounce. So today we have got two sounds. The first sound is sh, and the second sound is ch. T, sh. Sh and ch. Well, the first sound is sh. Examples. We have got three situations. So in the first situation we have got in the beginning of the word. For example, the word shoe. In the middle of the word we have the word fishing. And the last situation, which is at the end of the word, and we have the word English. So I repeat, we have the sound sh, which is generally produced by two letters, which is S and H. And the first position is the first or the beginning of the word. We have the word shoe, and in the middle the word fishing, and at the end the word English. Well, in very few words the letter S is pronounced as sh. So as we have seen before, the letters which represent this sound are S and H. In this exception we have, for example, the word sugar. Well, this word doesn't start with S and H, but it starts with only S. So as we have said, in very few words the letter S is pronounced as sh. Example, we have the word sugar. So we don't say sugar, but we say sugar. Okay, so now let's move to the second sound, which is ch. T-H. Ch. This sound is produced by two letters, which are C-H. Ch. Let's move to the examples. As we have seen before, we have got three situations, or let's say three positions. The first position is in the beginning of the word. For example, we have got the word chest, chest, which is of course a part of the body, chest. We have got also in the middle of the word, in the middle of the word. For example, we have got the word kitchen, the word kitchen. Of course, kitchen is, as we have seen in the first sequence, kitchen is a part of the house, a part of the house where our moms and sisters prepare meals for us. Okay, so the last situation is at the end of the word. We have, for example, the word catch, the word catch. Okay, now let's move, dear students, to this activity. This activity says I fill in the gaps, I fill in the gaps with the suitable sounds. We have the first sound sh and the second sound ch. Okay, let's read the sentences. My schoolmate Richard asked me to choose between the black or the white shoe. My schoolmate Richard asked me to choose between the black or the white shoe. This is the first sentence. The second sentence is which dish do you prefer to most or the most? Which dish do you prefer the most? Mushrooms or cheeseburger? Mushrooms or cheeseburger? I repeat, which dish do you prefer the most? Mushrooms or cheeseburger? Okay, dear students, now I'm gonna give you 1 minute before moving to the solution. Okay, I've got 1 minute. Try to find the solution. We have two sounds and we have the gaps to fill. Try to focus, read the sentences again, look to the words, to the letters, and try to find the sound produced by these letters. Okay, I guess we are going to move directly to the solution. Well, you can make or you can put the video in pause and try to make the exercise in your copybooks. Okay, now we move directly to the solution. Okay, so the first sentence we have my schoolmate, while here the sound produced by the letter CH is not ch. Okay, so the sound produced by CH is k. Okay, we're going to see this later. Okay, the second word is rechart. Rechart. So we have got two letters here, CH, so of course the sound produced is ch. Asked me to choose. Asked me to choose. I've got also the sound ch between the black or the white shoe. The black or the white shoe. So the word shoe here we have the sound produced by the letter or the letters SH is sh. The white shoe. Now we move to the second sentence. We have got the first word is which dish, which dish. The letters CH or the combination of the letters CH makes the sound ch. The combination of the letters SH make the sound sh. Which dish do you prefer the most? Mushrooms or cheeseburger? Mushrooms or cheeseburger? Thank you, dear students, for doing the exercise. Now we are going to move to exceptions. Of course, there is always exceptions. Well, English has many words of French origin. English has many words of French origin, which means that some words in English are taken from French language. Okay, some words are taken from French language. As we have seen before in the class, there is some words which are taken from Arabic and French. So there is always some words which are taken from other language. English has many words of French origin in which the pronunciation is kept as it is in French language. So the words which we borrow from another language, we pronounce them always by their original pronunciation. Okay, let's take, for example, we have here these three words. We have the first word chef. The first word is chef. The second word is machine. The second word is machine. And the last word is mustache. The last word is mustache. So, as we know, people or pupil, the sound produced by these two letters, I mean CH, is the sound ch. But in these words, the sound produced is sh, not ch. Okay, we don't say chef, we say chef. We don't say also machine, we say machine. And we don't say mustache, but we don't say mustache, we say mustache. Okay, so instead of pronouncing ch as ch, we pronounce it as it is, or we pronounce it as sh. We pronounce it as sh. Okay, so this is the first exception. Next, we have in some English words ch or the letters ch is pronounced k. As we have seen before, they are pronounced k, not ch. For example, here we have ache, ache, as in headache, toothache, and back ache. Headache, toothache, back ache. Okay, so we don't say headache or toothache or backache. We say headache, headache, toothache, backache, which means ache here, for example, means when someone has pain somewhere. For example, when we have pain in our head, we say headache, or when we have pain in our tooth, we say toothache. Pain, it means we feel bad, okay, something which is painful, okay. Headache, toothache, backache. So when we feel pain somewhere in our body, of course we've got to visit a doctor, okay. And next, for example, we have this list of words. For example, chemistry, school, psychology, and architect. I repeat, chemistry, school, psychology, and architect. We don't say chemistry, we don't say stool, of course. Everybody knows this word. It's written by CH but pronounced school. Okay, I repeat, we have chemistry, chemistry, school, psychology, and architect, architect. So instead of pronouncing CHR, we pronounce it as K. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your attention. I hope you'll find it helpful and fruitful. Goodbye, and we'll meet in the next session. Stay home and stay safe.